Alright, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 4. This video will probably actually have some gameplay. But first we get a little throwback to Metal Gear Solid 3. Now I'm not sure if this is supposed to be the same graveyard that Big Boss was in at the end of Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm assuming so, but I don't know. All those graveyards look the same to me. And hey, there's Otacon. Probably one of the best side characters in any video game.
Even the dead have ears.
Snake, we've got to go. You've got an old friend waiting for you.
Otacon. The test results.
Proteome analysis was positive, but the mRNA analysis turned up negative. The wrinkled skin, the hardened arteries. Your early aging symptoms look like classic Werner syndrome. But none of the tests were able to pinpoint the cause.
So,
Well, judging by how rapidly the aging has progressed, I'd say
a year at best, right?
yeah.
The old Snake theme is absolutely one of the best themes
Snake.
in like all of gaming.
Let's try another doctor.
It won't make any difference. I'm not an ordinary man to begin with. Not to mention Fox die.
You're right.
I'm really glad that they didn't map the flashbacks to a button that would skip the cutscenes. Because I feel like in another game that would have happened. Like you'd be pressing X just to get all the flashbacks, and then you'd accidentally skip the cutscene when they're done. Like right there, I'm still pressing A right now. So glad that's not a thing.
Snake.
Hey, Colonel.
Good to see you.
Well, I'm not a colonel anymore, Snake.
I figured the only place I'd see you dressed like that would be at your daughter's wedding. What are you doing these days?
I'm working for an organization under the UN Security Council. The Analysis and Assessment Staff of the PMC Oversight and Inspection Committee.
Yeah, I remember the resolution being passed a few years ago.
Snake, I came across some information in my work.
Huh?
We found him. In the Middle East.
Bin Laden. We finally did it. We're finally gonna find Bin Laden. Jeez.
I'll explain along the way. We've got to stop him. Now. Before it's too late.
More like Snake Team 6.
Liquid's made his move. We found him.
He's preparing to unleash his insurrection. Liquid is lying in wait in a Middle Eastern war zone.
I would love to know if the lip dub is like accurate, because it looks pretty accurate, but I think it's the Japanese lip dub and the American one just happens to look kind of good. I don't know. Really not sure.
Only 2 eggs today? Holidays must have taken the day off.
Now I'm pretty sure those are real hands. And probably real eggs too.
46652.
Oh man, those scenes are so bizarre. Liquid Sun. Sounds like an energy drink, honestly. Don't worry, we're gonna get some gameplay in the next like 2 minutes. Just after this codec call.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
What's the situation?
So, you know, these codecs are really good because you can actually see what's going on. Like, instead of just the still pictures of the people's faces, you know, it's an actual video this time. Also, you can look around the room, see what Otacon's got in his little area here. Besides, apparently an unlimited amount of turtlenecks.
Unmanned. Pretty soon they'll have put living, breathing soldiers out of work.
Even so, that's an awful lot of gecko for this scenario. Their numbers exceed the war price for that region. It must have something to do with Liquid's arrival on the scene.
You really think he's here?
You'll have to find the Army's operatives and ask them yourself. Oh, and Snake, I went ahead and used the Mark II to scout out the area before your arrival. You'll find it up ahead.
Mark II?
It's a remote mobile terminal. Sonny and I built it. The Mark II will provide you with a map of the area as well as any battle situation data. You should find it before you do anything else.
Okay, got it.
The rendezvous point is marked on your map. I'll be waiting for you there.
Alright, so now we just have to go find the Metal Gear Mark II. So we got the Octo Camo that was shown off in the last cutscene. How that works is you press up against an object for a few seconds and you will become it. Obviously right now Snake's face is still you know, not covered, so that's like the only bad thing about it. If you want to get rid of it, you shake the controller. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna get the stuff from these guys real quick. You can also do it on the ground here, so you know, you can use it most places. I know there's some secret camos. I probably won't be going for them unless I know where they are. I don't know. Wait, did he drop that? I don't think so. Alright. Now let's actually get started with this game. There should be a solid amount of gameplay right now. Now those guys aren't usually hostile towards you, but the next guys that are gonna appear will be. Is that a watermelon store behind them that has cows on it? That's weird. Alright. And no, they're not talking about me right now.
Avoid unnecessary combat whenever possible. In this war, neither side is your enemy. There's no point whatsoever in you getting into a fight. Got it?
Don't worry, Otacon. I'm not going to try and fight them if I don't have to. Alright, they're moving that way. I'm going to move this way very slowly. And then we're going to get up there. Also, this is something weird that you can do in this game. I don't know why this is funny to me, but it is. Alright, let's get going. See, they're like right there. Let me do that real quick. And I'm pretty sure that that tank thing will shoot at you if it sees you. So, you know, try and avoid that. Let me get rid of that camo. I don't need it right now, because I'm going to accidentally pick up the camo that's over here.
Please don't shoot!
I think he's dead. You don't have to keep shooting him. Can you leave now? I very much want to progress. Thank you.
pick up guns dropped by both the militia
Oh, I love that. I don't know why I just did that, because I don't want him to wake up.
weapons are locked. You can't use them. If only there was some way to get rid of the locks.
Otacon, are you speaking right now? I can't hear you. That's really weird. Alright, now there's like 2 guys over here. I'm gonna just slip by them and get into the next area. Now this area right here has one of the best, like, Easter eggy kind of joke things. It's really, really great. So there's that, which is funny enough that he's doing that, but then if you press it once more for good luck... Yep. Only in a Metal Gear game would that ever happen. Alright, let's see. The enemy placement is different here. I have no idea why. Because I played this last night to practice, and there were 2 guys in front of the Dick statue. I don't know where they went. If it's the same, there should be a guy like right up here. Yeah, okay. I feel really bad for this guy. He has no idea what's coming. He's about to get body slammed to the ground just like that other guy. Ouch. Also, there's a Playboy magazine in here. It'll help Snake with his stuff. Let me see. Arouse the interest of males ages 18 to 80. It will help with his, I think, his stamina or his stress. Yeah, it's his stress. It helps with his stress. Yeah, so by looking at a Playboy, you'll help Snake's stress level. Let's see. Hope I don't get seen. But this is usually a good path. Like I said, the enemy placement was different, which is a little weird. I know there's 2 guys that are going to come down that alley, so I'm going to hide like over here. Wait, what? How am I sideways? I don't know if there's actually 2 guys over there or not. I'm going to just check real quick. No? That's weird. They were there last night. Again, this is really weird that there's like weird enemy placement. Oh yeah, let me show something else. If you're in a cutscene and you have the camouflage on and you don't want it on, like you just want the cutscene to play out normally, because as you can see there, it's like that. Just shake the controller just like in the game. It's pretty cool.
It's me, Snake. Snake, it's me.
Huh? Otacon.
I don't know how Snake didn't just immediately go, oh hey, that's probably Otacon.
Metal Gear Mark II.
Metal Gear.
That's right. Just like
The Metal Gear Mark II is actually a reference to another Hideo Kojima game. I think they just flashed a picture of it on the screen actually, in the flashback thing.
Designed to provide you with operational support.
Where are you?
I'm in the Nomad. Where else? I'll be watching you through the Mark II.
Wish I was good with gadgets.
Hey, I'll be with
Hey, you're good enough with guns. That's good enough.
Because you had to dress up as a militiaman, I had the Mark II bring you some goodies.
I like goodies.
Starting with this. Put it on your left eye.
Looks like an eye patch.
I call it the Solid Eye. It's an all-purpose goggle that displays radar images and other data in 3D. You can also switch it over to light-amplifying night vision.
I hate using night vision in games, honestly. There's probably only like one time where I'm actually going to use the night vision.
The rebels are out there.
It looks like they've got the government's PMC troops beat, at least in numbers.
And this is their home turf.
Snake, I know this is a sneaking mission, but you'll need to protect yourself.
An operator.
I installed a suppressor. And here's a tranquilizer gun.
I'll probably be using the tranquilizer gun more than I use the operator.
How thoughtful.
It predates the implementation of the system. By some miracle, it was never recycled. It's getting tough these days finding decent guns that aren't controlled.
Oh man, I love the Metal Gear Mark II. It's so cartoony.
Of course. I'll follow you wherever you go. Like this. I'll activate stealth so it doesn't attract any attention. If you need it, just bring up the start button menu.
Way to break the fourth wall, Otacon.
The
What's the start menu?
Further up. Head for the rendezvous point. I've placed a mark on the radar in the upper right corner of the solid eye. It's a war zone out there. Stay on your toes.
And with that, I shall end the video.